I'm Dave. You are watching Access Rock, and Marco Aro.
Hi, how you doing?
Hello. We are talking today about the Resistance.
Yeah.
Would you like to name drop the boys of the band?
Oh, yeah. It's Jesper Strömblad, who used to be in Flames and Dimension Zero, and then you got Glenn Ljungström, also in Flames and Dimension Zero, and then you got Claudio. He's currently a member of Minora as well, and then you got Chris Barkensjö, who played with Kamos, Carnal Forge, Face Down, Grave, and that's me, who's pretty obscure.
Obscure.
No, I used to be in a band called Face Down and The Haunted.
Yes.
And my name is Marco Aro.
Yes. You are releasing your album Scars in 4 days.
Yeah, on 10th of May.
Yeah. Excited?
We're pretty excited about because the result of this recording, we didn't even expect it to be like this, because when we heard the Jesper did all the demo versions down in Gothenburg, we actually never played these songs together once. No.
How is that possible?
We did it all over the net.
Okay.
So I got the demo tracks sent to my house, and I started writing lyrics and stuff and blah blah blah. And then I went into the studio to put down my vocals on the tracks they've been recording down in Gothenburg in the other studio. So we did a show about 2 weeks ago. That was the first time we ever played them together. But that was the whole thing, because we didn't start to take this band seriously until about 6 months ago.
Okay. But you formed in 2011?
Yeah, but that was when, because this whole band started in the wrong end. We had promo pictures before we even had one song, and it took a while. Because we released an Eye for an Eye song just to have something out there. People were booking shows with us, and we had like 2 songs. Oops. So we had a lot of cancellations in the beginning. We okayed all kinds of shows, and we're gonna get some material together, but we never did.
Oh, that is just horrible.
Yeah, but now we have like 1 EP and 1 album, so we got like 16 songs worth of a full set. So it's a different ballpark now.
So you will be playing live? Yeah,
but we will not be this non-stop touring band, because we're all like, we got families and bills to pay and stuff, and so we're going for quality before quantity. So there's no point in sitting in a bus in like Eastern Europe playing for 100 people a night for 2 weeks when you can do one festival in Eastern Europe for like 1,500, 2,000 people at once. So that's what we mean with quality before quantity.
Because all of you have been in this business for a long time.
Very long time.
You've all been touring like that.
Yeah,
right?
we've been sleeping at punk rockers' houses with their shoes as pillows and stuff. So we've done all that. So now we're just aiming for the raisins out of the cake.
Okay.
So, but this year we were hoping for some festivals, but we pretty much missed the bus on that one. So we got 1 festival this summer. Okay. And but we're hoping for next year.
Which one?
Rockharts in Germany.
Rockharts.
Cool. And then we got Tuska, the after party at Tuska, and then we got some one-off shows that we're doing. So we're gonna be pretty much laying low. If the offers come now when the album comes out,
call them. They won't cancel this time.
No, we won't. No, we got a 1 hour set now, so it's
okay.
Yeah, but last year we did like 1 festival in Germany as well. So we've been doing like 10 shows so far.
Okay.
In total.
Why not? If you can do it, why not?
Yeah. But so we're hoping for next year though.
Okay.
Because the festivals are being booked from like late February until like early May. So we missed that bus, because nobody wants to book a band that's got 4 songs in the back.
No, of course.
So, and we had this one tour coming up that didn't happen also, because who wants to come and see a band that they never heard of before? So, but
So you're
We're
not
getting
that
there.
serious about that?
No. We do this for fun. As long as it's fun, we're going to be in it full time. But once it becomes a must, like you have to do it for a living or something, that's when we have to start reconsidering, because music is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be a job.
No.
Because it takes the fun out of it immediately when somebody tells you that you must do this. No, I don't.
Like do press.
Like press. No, but things like you have to be in this this place at this time, talk to this person, and do all these kinds of fucking things that you don't want to do. And that's what happens a lot when a band grows bigger and bigger and bigger. People expect a lot more from you, and that kind of gets to you. Because I'm not that kind of a person that acting the fool in front of the camera or something. I don't like doing that.
But I've seen more the Resistance merch on people than any other band like last year.
That's probably because when we play.
How many friends do you have?
the big thing would be we had we had all our merchandising boxes in a backstage room and in Gothenburg, and then we got up on stage, and when we came back, like half of it was left.
No. So people are walking around in
we're fucking zip hoodies and everything.
No.
So no.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah, but still, it's better to get it out there so people start wearing them.
True.
It kind of sucked though, since we paid it out of our own pockets.
Yeah.
But,
Ooh.
but never mind.
Never mind. As long as you wear them with pride.
With pride. And
also, you can buy the record just to kind of patch things up.
Exactly.
Are you hoping for a big sale?
Not really.
No.
Because we don't have like these big ambitions for this band, because as I said, it's supposed to be fun. And if it becomes like this big industry, so be it, but it has to be on our terms.
Okay.
Not on somebody else's terms. So as long as it's fun, and if it's fun, it can grow to fucking huge magnitudes, but I don't care.
No. There will be no ass kissing.
No. Because we've been in this industry, as you said, for so long, and we've seen all the pitfalls and all the ass lickers and all these. So we pretty much identify them a mile away. So we just want to surround ourselves with good people that really enjoy what we do instead of enjoy the money that we might make. So that's what we're aiming for.
Just on my way here, you released your brand new video.
Yeah, that was a kind of a shocker, because we thought we'd get some heads up before it was released, but apparently it was released this Friday.
Who released it?
EMP, I think they're called.
Okay.
From Germany.
So somebody's...
Yeah, somebody forgot to tell us. Yo, I got a mail today. Oh yeah, it was released Friday. Here's the link. Oh, thanks, man.
It's an in-ear music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's a good label for us, because they were the only one. Because we tried. I've been getting this question a lot. That didn't like name dropping help you when we were looking for a record deal, and it's most definitely did not.
Really?
Yeah, we tried all the big labels and everything. Got turned down.
Okay.
So we ended up doing it the hard way, like sending out demos and blah blah blah, and like word to mouth, and the only label that really was still in the expanding phase in metal was Ear Music, and they picked us up.
Yeah, okay.
And it's been a really good relationship so far. We like them a lot.
Perfect. Tell me about when did you record the video? Because
it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
The day after we did that show when we first played the songs together.
Ah, okay.
So we did it with Patrick Elias. We had a really small budget, and he said he could pull it off with the small budget that we had. So we spent, I guess we did like 8 takes, and it was done. It was a few hours, and back to beer drinking.
Perfect. Because that would have been just after you named Claudio?
Claudio was actually
new
asked
permanent.
the day after.
Oh, okay.
Because he's been a session member for quite some time, and we didn't dare to ask him because he's got his band Minora that
It's
he's
his baby.
Yeah, it's definitely his baby. So we didn't want to step on any toes or anything, but then we decided that he's the coolest guy, and he's been around for a while with us. So we thought maybe we could just pop the question and ask him and see what's.
You went down on one knee.
Yeah. No, and he took about a week to figure it out, just think about it, and came back with an answer. So we're really happy about it.
Okay, perfect. How did you? A lot of really good metal comes from Sweden right now.
Yeah.
It's very cool to be Swedish. And
I'm Finnish though.
Well, it's really more cool to be Swedish anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
No, is there kind of like do you have a secret Swedish death metal meeting?
where we conspire
meetings?
to take over the world. No.
Because how do you know each other if you don't live in the same place? And well, you've been in the business for a long time, but how did you end up deciding to do this?
It's actually, me and Jesper haven't been talking, or we haven't met each other haven't seen each other more or less for like 10, 15 years when he was in Flames, and we did this Japan tour. And me and him, being the big babies that we are, we were playing the same online game.
Did you move?
No, Call of Duty.
Okay, no. Call of Duty.
So we played that game, and we pretty much hooked up during playing that game, and we started in-game chatting, and then we moved that chat to MSN, and we started talking there. And then he asked me, how do you feel about dusting off those pipes?
Okay.
And I said, yeah, no time like the present. So he was talking about putting a band together, and I was in that mood as well. So we decided to put a band together that paid tribute to all the heroes of yesterday that we grew up listening to, because we tried with no avail in the various bands we were in before to just get that music in there, but it wasn't the right time or the right place. So we were kind of feeling that this would be a perfect opportunity to do that. And so Jesper started writing songs, or first we took pictures. and then
a little vain.
I know. That's the vanity in us. No, he started writing songs, and he came up with a bunch of great ideas. And he brought in Glenn from Old In Flames and Dimension Zero. And we were talking about having a drummer and which drummer should we pick. And I thought like Chris, because Chris was the last drummer in Face Down. And I know him, and he's a good guy, and I love him to death. So I thought, yeah, we would bring him to the fold as well. And he comes from a really death metal background with Kamos and all those other bands that he's been in. So we brought Stockholm to the mix, and Jesper and Glenn brought Gothenburg to the mix. And the Stockholm sound wasn't actually the sound that we went out to have. We recorded the EP, and Jocke Skog from Clawfinger, he recorded that EP, and he sent like a version when he was mixing it. He sent a version for a joke.
Okay.
But he put it through like a Stockholm filter kind of thing.
Okay.
And we were all
Stockholm filter on. Perfect.
So it all came like really gritty, and it was like the old Sunlight Studios sound. And we were like, oh, this is the sound that we've been looking for. And all of a sudden, we all just found ourselves taking it serious all of a sudden. Because now that was the last piece of the puzzle.
Something
and then,
you really...
Yeah, so now we have that sound, and the only thing when you're playing live with that sound is that you really, really need to know the songs, but you can't hear shit. It's just... But it's fun though. So they actually started out as a joke, and we just fell in love with it.
Well, a lot of bands actually start as a joke.
Some still are.
Some True.
Yeah.
Very true. So some people say it's the most Gothenburgy sound ever, and some people say it's more like the hardcore way. How would you describe it?
I would say
Gothenburg.
I would say a mix of Stockholm, because Stockholm brings the rawness, Gothenburg brings the melodies, and hardcore brings the edge. So I'm more of a hardcore thrash metal background. I love hardcore. I've been listening to it more than metal actually. But then Chris brings death metal, Jesper brings the melodies, and Glenn brings the amazing riffing. So yeah.
The single, or well, the video.
Yeah.
You can release a single with a video these days. Either a lyric video or a...
Yeah, what's up with the lyric videos anyway?
Yes, what happened there?
I don't know.
It's just...
Because we released 2 lyric videos. It was Slugger and Serpent King. And I guess that's the way for the record labels nowadays, to test the waters a bit, see what comes out of it. So, but Clearing the Slate was like the obvious choice for a video that it had the right length to it, and it was very aggressive, and it was a good pick for a video. So we decided to do that, and we had some other ideas as well. There's this one song called Die Alone, but I don't think that would be like really representative for the first release of a...
No, because that was what I'm going to say. Which of these 3 songs are the most representative of the entire Scars?
I would say Clearing the Slate actually.
Okay.
Because that pretty much gives away what the album is about. It's pure aggression and rawness. And the whole album process was pretty quick. I put down the vocals in 4 days. 12 songs in 4 days, with writing lyrics.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I was scheduled for going into the studio on Monday. Sunday night, I still had no lyrics to the songs. Because I had like...
You thought mañana.
Yeah, pretty much. No, but I had like old lyrics to the songs, but I scrapped them all because I thought they were like corny and stuff. So I decided, there's no problem, I'll write new ones. So Monday morning I had 2 lyrics. We did those, and then I had 2 more the next day, and then come Tuesday night, I panicked. So I called Chris. Chris, send over everything you have, because I know he scribbles and puts like ideas on paper and stuff. So I told him, send over all you have. So we ended up co-writing the rest of the lyrics.
Okay.
And he's got some amazing stuff. So it's not like full lyrics, like the whole lyric sheet, but
no.
It's like supportive words and like sentences and stuff. So I started just adding and moving and blah blah blah, and putting my own stuff in there, because I have like this folder on my computer called crap. And it contains all of them, like all ideas I have. If I watch a movie, that's a cool quote, and I put it in there, and then once I use it, I change it around a bit and stuff. So I had my crap folder and I had Chris's folder. So I had, but I got it done. So,
apparently.
And the drums was put down in, what was it, 3 or 4 days? He was really quick, and he was like stressed out also, Chris, because he's used to like the old demo recordings where you have like, you have 1 hour to put down 4 songs. Get on with it. Now he had like an ocean of time to do stuff. So that was pretty cool. And I guess the guitars and everything, that went down pretty quick as well, because Jesper wrote the whole thing, so he pretty much put him down pretty quick. So we had 3 weeks in the studio in total. Except for mixing, though. Mixing was another week. And considering the fact we never played these songs together once. We played the An Eye for an Eye. We played it live a few times. Otherwise, we never played them together.
Well, I must say it's pretty nice to talk to someone who isn't like, we really want this. We wanted this since we were 2 years old, and we will do anything.
Yeah, but I've already done it once.
True.
So
True.
I know the glitz and glory and the backsides of it. So it's better to just take it for what it is and roll with it. Because there's going to be like these people that's going to pat you on your back and be the best friend you have until something goes wrong. And we've all met them, so we're not even cautious anymore. We just, as I said, spot them a mile away. So we just do this for the hell of it, because it's really, really fun, and we love the music that we play.
Can I ask you about? Were you ever tempted to go back to the Haunted?
The temptation was there, definitely, but it wasn't the right time.
No.
And I know for a fact that there's some really good news coming from that camp soon. So they're definitely not dead.
No.
They're just recovering from the member drop-offs.
It's been kind of stormy there.
Yeah, it's been really stormy. But there's some good news coming from that camp soon. So.
Okay, perfect. And also, Jesper's not going back to himself, right?
When hell freezes over.
Okay.
Yeah, and that won't be anytime soon.
There's also rumors about that.
You can kill those rumors immediately. No, because he's really, really content with having a band again. And he said this is the first time actually having fun in a band, where I like everybody in the band and enjoy what we're doing.
Okay.
And it's not a job.
No.
It's fun. So that's good for him.
Because that must have been kind of what you dreamt of when you were a little kid, getting your first...
Yeah, I can remember the things when you had like a little band together, and you were in a rehearsal room having a few beers, playing all your songs, and later that night you were supposed to go to this big show, and you were standing in the audience, and just one day I'm gonna be there. And then when you got up there, it wasn't all that. No, I'm not that kind of a person that think that fame is like super important.
No.
I'm pretty laid back as a person, so to me it wasn't that big of a deal. I found it more to be a hassle.
Okay.
Because it wasn't always. I'm not like when you tour, you have to be some kind of a nomad to tour, and I'm not that nomad. I love being home with my family and everything. So every time when I was supposed to go on tour, it sucked.
Okay.
But then you get the first days and the last days on tour, they're the worst ones. But then in the middle you kind of walk into this tour coma and just whatever. But yes, I'm not keen on touring at all.
No. Playing live is good when people don't grab your dick.
Yeah. Definitely.
We were just talking about this place in Gävle where they had a bar where you could climb, and some chick stood grabbing your dick.
For the whole set.
For the whole set.
And I didn't even get hard. That's weird.
That's why she didn't stop. Because she was just
Could have been. It could have been the fucking cowboy hat she was wearing.
Could have been.
And the fact that she was...
Cowboy hat. And also, don't touch people that don't ask for it.
No, but the thing is, if we'd have turned the tables around and she would have been up on stage and I would have grabbed her pussy all the time, I would have ended up in jail.
You would have.
So that's the whole genus race.
Yep, of course. Where does name The Resistance come from?
It's actually Jesper that came up with it. I think it's an old computer game or something, I don't know. But we like to think of it as we are the resistance.
Yes, what are you resisting?
We are resisting everything new.
Everything new, okay.
No, but it was a fitting name for a band of our stature, so.
Who is the coolest person you've met?
The coolest person I've...
For you.
For me,
I'd say.
Would have actually been the late Jeff Hanneman. He was a really cool guy. I met him like once, and we sat on the stairs just drinking, not even looking at each other. We were just drinking. And then when we
Heineken.
No, we were actually we were drinking. There was this EMI party because they were out on tour with Iron Maiden and Entombed, and we were doing a tour with Entombed, like on the side of that tour, because Iron Maiden had like so many days off, so we did. So there was actually 3 tours on that tour. It was Iron Maiden, Slayer, Entombed, and then it was Entombed and Slayer, and then it was Entombed and us, and Entombed and Slayer and us.
Oh God.
So we got together at Earl's Court there, and we were talking about. I met him earlier, and we were talking about, we should have a few beers and talk some shit and blah blah blah. And then I forgot about it. I went to that EMI party that they had in Earl's Court, and I was talking to the Orange Goblin guys, and I got a headbutt in my back. I turned around, and there was Jeff. Hey man, I thought you said we were gonna drink. Fair enough. Okay, so we grabbed a few bottles off the bar, and we went down to like the audience entrance of a football Earl's Court. And we were sitting there, not looking at each other even, just sitting there drinking until we almost couldn't walk anymore. So we went back to the bus.
Perfect.
So that's what we did.
That's what.
So I was actually just because he was such an important man for this genre.
Really?
It's a big loss. Big loss. Because you grew up listening to all his stuff as well. And then when you finally got to meet him, and he was the coolest guy, because a lot of people that you meet, Kerry King is also a really cool guy, despite what people say about him. He's a really cool guy.
He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, when you get face to face with him, he's totally different. So, but a lot of these stars that you meet, you get really disappointed because they're like big babies, many of them. They need to like have a nanny around all the time just to shove them around and show them where they're supposed to go. But I guess that's what happens when you always had that. You don't know anything else. When you have like 50-year-old men, they almost break up a band because he got a Snickers and I just got a Mars. No, but seriously, it's been known to happen, and that's retarded. That's grown men. So, hi, this is Marco Aro from The Resistance, and you're watching Axis Rock.